guys, welcome back to our vegan channel for Veganuary day 20.
Woo!
We're snowed in today pretty much.
We are.
Iced in. We're like this bird. It's going to get really cold tonight. So we want something that's going to stick to our stomachs, kind of, you know, make you feel full.
I don't want anything sticking, but I want something to warm me up.
Make you feel good. You've been out chopping ice.
Yeah, I'm like near death.
You want a nice stodgy dinner tonight. You want something that's going to satisfy. So we've had mushrooms to work with. And of course our mirepoix of carrot, celery, and onion. And what makes you feel really full? Potatoes. 2 fat-ass potatoes.
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
Potatoes, precious. So let me just clarify, these are 2 fat-ass potatoes, but you might have 3 medium potatoes, or more, or less, depending. I mean, this
is a flexible recipe.
Very flexible, depending on what you like or don't like.
Did you say what it is?
It's mushroom stew. Mushroom stew soup. We're not going to have it over rice or anything because it's got a heavy starch in it. It's got the potatoes in it. So let's get started. It's really, really simple. It only took me about 15 minutes to prep. So the first thing that we're going to put in is our mirepoix, and that is the celery, a giant onion. This is about half a bunch of celery, and it was the inside section, and I love that because it has the leaves on it, and the leaves add so much more flavor. So make sure you don't throw out the leaves unless they're brown and gross. If they're intact and nice, cut them up and put them in there too. They add a lot of color and they add a lot of flavor. So then we're going to put the carrots on top of that. It doesn't really matter because it's all going to get mixed up anyway. But there's no order of operations to this. And I probably would have used other carrots, but I just had these on hand. Like I would have probably just sliced up some carrots. So this is a 10-ounce package of carrots if you're interested. And then we've got our beautiful 16 ounces of already sliced up mushrooms. Because I like semi-convenient foods.
I love it.
I don't want to be sitting there slicing my mushrooms and cleaning them and brushing them off, whatever. So we're just going to pop those all in there. They're a little starting to turn, but they'll be okay. Now we're going to add some of the spices in because I want it to kind of be in the middle. I don't want them to all be on top. We don't need a lot of spices for this because we're using a beef-flavored vegan broth. Thank you, Julie.
Thank you.
This to me. I really like it. I think I've used it once before and it was fantastic. So I'm going to be using 2 tablespoons. So I'm not going to be adding any additional salt because it's a little bit salty and I don't want it to be too salty. I like to have people add their own salt according to taste. That's why I'm not adding any salt. I'm also going to add about a tablespoon of harissa. I like it. It's a little hot. It tends to be sometimes, but that much shouldn't be that much of a problem. And I'm just going to put like that much garlic. Now we're ready to add some more stuff. Let's get our fat-ass potatoes in there.
How are you going to fit everything?
I don't know. It's gonna really be difficult. The best part is most of the other stuff is like liquid and it'll kind of sink to the bottom. So we've got 2 cans of diced tomatoes. This one has basil, garlic, and oregano in it already.
I could just eat that from the can.
And these are some nice fire-roasted tomatoes. This is really a lot.
Yeah.
We've got some coconut cream in here.
It's not all gonna fit.
It will. Trust me. It'll go to the bottom. There's like spaces in there that need to be filled in. Of course, I used the 2 fattest ass potatoes going, so what'd you expect? I think we're gonna have to leave that until after.
Okay. That's the parsley.
Yeah, and possibly the beans until after, but they're already cooked and everything, so it shouldn't be that much of a big deal. But now is the time of the show when we add the water. I'm going to see if I can get 5 cups in here because that's what is in here.
You are ambitious. Whoa!
Plenty of room. Now, you see there's plenty of air space in there, so it should be fine in the pressure cooker. Like they tell you not to go above a certain amount, but this should be fine. Alright, we're doing this for 15 minutes under pressure, but if you're doing this on the stove, I would recommend bringing it up to a boil and letting it simmer for about 45 minutes to an hour. Alright, I just released the pressure on this. I haven't opened it yet, so
Here we go.
See what I see.
Ooh.
I also wanted to caution you guys not to cut your potatoes too small because they're going to melt away a little bit. You know, they're going to erode a little bit. So you can see that's pretty nice. And it's super hot. The vegetables all look nice and tender. So we're going to add our can of small white beans. Obviously you can put any kind of beans or whatever you want in there, or no beans at all. Some chickpeas would probably be really nice as well. And we're going to add our bunch of parsley, because you don't want to overcook the parsley. I mean,
It's delicate.
it is delicate. And it gives a lot of flavor. So we're just going to scrape it all in there. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to give this a good mix. I'm going to let it sit with the lid on. I'll put the lid on again. Let it sit for like half an hour or so, and then, you know, just to make sure that it's completely heated through. And then we'll be ready to serve it and give it a shot. All right, the stew, or the stoop has been placed on the table.
All right.
And I don't think
accepting it.
You're gonna burn your face off.
I will or I won't?
You won't, because it's been sitting for a while.
Sure about that?
It's been sitting for a while. Should be fine.
Ooh, those potatoes cut so nicely.
So nice and soft. It's soft, Charlie. You're not gonna get hurt.
It smells wonderful.
Well, thank you.
Oh, hot. I freaking knew it.
I'm sorry.
Mmm.
Is that what you need after you've been shoveling for hours?
Well, honestly, I need a nap. But then after the nap, this.
All right.
Mmm, the potato's so creamy.
I love that.
Wonderful.
No one likes hard potatoes.
No, this is delicious.
So that was super simple. It's totally customizable. I would suggest, if you like, a couple of drops of lemon juice on the bowl when you serve it. Some fresh cracked pepper, some oyster crackers. Come on, zhuzh it up. We are. Zhuzh it up. We do have some sourdough bread that we could...
have focaccia.
Yeah, we have focaccia too.
Yep.
Nice idea.
Okay.
I hope you guys give it a try. We're getting near the end of Veganuary, but it's not the end of our channel. After Veganuary, we'll be posting 3 times a week. So if you want to continue with the Vegan is Fork videos, make sure you subscribe. And we'll see you tomorrow. Till then, much love.